But if I would not have made two mistakes in my life, today I will have 100,000 crores. Can you tell me what is the two mistakes I made? Not learning Hindi. If I would have learned Hindi, okay, I would have attracted the whole 140 crore people. Second, I should have moved to Delhi or Bombay.
When you were younger.
Yeah. If I would have moved to Bombay or Chennai or Delhi and I would have learned Hindi, okay, I would have definitely made 100,000 crores here. First business was the fabrication. I did the equipment for thermal power station. I was competing BHEL.
How old were you?
24.
How did you get the capital to begin at 24?
I did a small work, made my first 12,000 rupees. That allowed me. See, I am not a guy who borrows money. Can I tell you a secret of me?
Yeah, sure.
I am now 68 years. I have never borrowed 100 rupees from anybody in personal capacity. I want to attract money. I don't want to take a loan. So when you attract money, money flows.
Can you speak from that 24-year-old's perspective? What were you doing between 22 and 24?
Just thinking of good idea, how to make money.
You knew you wanted to do business in life.
I want to do only business. See, what is business itself, people have forgotten.
Yeah.
To be busy with an activity which makes money.
You know, I have some 26-year-old brothers of mine.
Yeah.
I think they're friends, but they're like brothers.
Yeah.
They already think they're old in life at
Yeah,
26,
because,
27.
Yes, because they might have worked hard and they are not sleeping and they are not enjoying.
No, they think that their time is gone to do something in life.
No. Every day, one door closes, two doors is opened.
Yeah.
Then you make money.
Like learn sales skills a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And seek a customer and then figure out how to retain them. This is like dating a girl. That requires a different skill. Then marrying and living as a husband requires a different skill. Try to acquire both skills.
Yeah. So how's your mental health been throughout this journey?
I am one of the crazy guy in India in 140 crore to pay attention to mental health. I call this as a software. See, today I am loaded with the 2025 software. If your mental skills and mental health is not good, it won't give you instructions. I can give you a demonstration. The eye sees everything. Eye is a part of a neurology system. And then it converts into electrical signals. Suppose I want to touch this mic. It gives me instruction, touch. It says both hands should touch. This is a neurological test also.
Sure.
Yeah.
So all these billionaires that you hang out with,
Yes.
how is their mental health?
If you take Ambani's, Dhirubhai Ambani was a great financial genius. But Dhirubhai Ambani entered into textile business. Already Nestle's family was 100 years in the same textile business. Yeah. So what made him win is financial genius. And then he motivated his two children.
Like, what's a financial genius means what? Like
Financial genius means, see, finance is the most important thing for you to be successful in business.
Okay.
That consists of two things. One is profitability, second is cash flow management.
Okay.
Most of the companies in America goes bankrupt, not because it is not profitable,
But because of
because they've grown so fast and they cannot manage the cash flow.
Explain through an example.
Suppose you make idli. You yourself make idli and sell. So you are comfortable. Now, everybody likes runway idli. So, lot of demand started coming. Then you started hiring people. Now, people are not paying for your idli same day. It comes late. Then you are not able to manage the cash flow. You go out of business. So, two things are important in any business success. Profitability and cash flow management.
I think the profitability to a large degree, even audiences understand.
Yes.
What kind of coaching do you want to give people on that cash flow subject?
Cash flow subject, people think understanding finance is the job of finance manager. There is nothing more stupid than that. The entire 140 crore population should understand about finance.
The skill that actually
Yes.
makes Dhirubhai Ambani rich.
Yes. Anyone who understands finance, they win in their life.
How do you begin to understand finance?
It's very simple. Start learning today if you don't know already. It is life. See, you follow Stoic principle. You worry only what it is under your control. If it is not under your control, don't worry at all.
This statement that has been used, ki losing $1 billion and all that.
Yeah.
How did that make you feel?
I had no attachment with money. I was having attachment with success, and money is a byproduct. Success is my main product. So I said, okay, I will get one more success. In that, the byproduct will come.
Wow.
And what is money? Money, I loved it because of the purchasing capacity. While many people stack their money in the Swiss bank account, I spent the money. Think like Siva enjoyed the money. While we are in this topic, I want to tell you one thing.
Please, sir.
For 2025, all our viewers should do 4 things. First, do things what made you successful more. Then what has not made successful, stop doing or do less. And do something new for 2025.
Beautiful. This is billionaire mindset.
Yes.
People keep talking about billionaire mindset. But it's a very Indian and nuanced billionaire mindset.
And visualize your success in advance. See, one of the problem Indians don't do is they are not visualizing their success. See, I visualized my success when I was studying in my 10th standard. I used to imagine I want to have a couple of cars and I want to build a building, couple of floors. Nothing I imagined one. So much so, when I went to see a girl to get married, my father cautioned me, this marriage, you don't need numbers, you only need quality. So get one wife only. So I got one wife. And I'm so happy about it.
Yeah. There's a lot of stability that the wife brings in the journey, right?
No, yes.
What is the role of the wife in all this?
They are partner in your business and in your life.
Yeah.
Because the last day when you want to leave Ranveer, you are not going to complain that you should have come for your podcast earlier, you should have worked more and all. You will be looking at only your wife and you will realize you should have spent more vacations, more me time, more quality time. So when you get a chance, Ranveer, spend quality time with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your mother, with your father, and whatever your mother desires and wife desires, please fulfill. That will give you a lot of satisfaction to you. My father died when he was 93 years old. Now I can't fulfill any of his wishes. But I ensured that for 30 years, whatever he wanted, I will fulfill.
Yeah. What was your conversation with your wife when this whole Aircel thing was happening?
My wife supported it. I'll tell you a funny decision. Boeing chairman, I and Ratan Tata meet. Boeing chairman asked Ratan Tata, please buy the plane. Ratan Tata said, Siva will buy the plane. And to get rid of it, I told Boeing chairman, if you can deliver a plane in 1 week, I will buy. He delivered it in 1 week. Then the only person that I spoke about this plane is with my wife, not with my staff or anybody. I asked her, am I doing a right decision, darling? My wife said, please buy. I asked her, give me one reason why I should buy. No, if you buy this plane, you will use it for business and enjoy it. I am not looking at $80 million. This will allow my husband to enjoy the plane, so please buy.
Wow.
So I had a great wife. And I have a great son. And I'll tell you a real incident. I bought MC Hammer house in America. I had a housekeeper. I appointed one American lady with $60,000 salary to look after the house. One day I came. Nobody was in the house, but she was there. And she had one son, 8 years old. I was talking to him and sent him. And I told her that please encourage your son. He will come up very well. He said, I want him to be like your son. I'm not worried about money. I then said, what is that you like with my son? You see, I live in America. When you make a call to this US house, your son takes. He is sitting. While talking in the phone, you can't see whether he is standing. He stands and talks to you. That kind of respect to a son gives. I want a son like that. So that made me proud. So I have a lovely son. I enjoyed him. I had a good wife. I enjoyed. Other things I enjoyed, it is not for podcast.
What is the best gift you ever given your wife?
See, that is a very difficult thing. I gave myself. I looked after my wife's heart better than my heart. That is a gift.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Because my wife cannot be made with any money.
You know, as I grow older, even I'm realizing this, especially when I meet people like yourself, because so many of us younger guys
Yeah.
want to get successful.
Yes.
But this is so beautiful, sir.
Yes.
I think she's your motivation also, right?
Yes.
How,
No, she stood with me all the problems.
even when the world left.
The world will not leave. That is a mistake people think. The world was never with you. You are assuming that the world is with you. The world is never with you because nobody is bothered about you or your company. It is all bullshit when people say, I love him, I love the company. It is all people's lies. They love themselves, and that is the right thing to do.
It's human nature.
And if you are useful to them, they will continue to love you.
When you guys sat in that private jet
Yes.
and you know, looked back at the years of growing steadily,
Yes.
going through whatever you all went through, what did you all talk to each other about?
But the peculiarity of my wife is she has not put any value for money. So money was not our discussion in the family. See, we will all eat together. My wife will cook. We never discussed money in the dining table. Money is a byproduct. Success was a main product.
Yeah.
See, when you focus on byproduct, you fail in success. No industrialist, no politician is focusing on a byproduct. Is there any politician you heard in Bombay or in Chennai that I want to become a chief minister because I want to make 30,000 crore per year? No. I want to build the state.
Yeah.
You know, there was a king who asked a poet, how do I improve? The poet said, the field should have water, then the plant will rise, and that will raise the people. And when people rise, the king rise.
Beautiful. Empower others.
Yeah.
So, your wife was a great wife, right?
Yes.
What did she do for you that you think she's a great wife?
She put my head in the right place. For a businessman, there will be always a conflict between the head what says and the heart what he feels. And the only person who can help you to put correct in that situation is your wife.
Because she knows you better than your parents also?
Yes. No, the parents also knows, but parents somehow